shoulder. A lot of shoulder. Look at his shoulder wingspan.
How come it's on two things?
Two
Facebook.
things. I put it on my profile
Why?
just so we have another place to share it for right now.
I don't like that. Take it off. Take it off.
No. How about that one?
What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Baker Show, gentlemen, with Freya down there, and of course Miguel over here.
I'm over here.
Hope you guys are doing well.
I'm Miguel.
Hopefully Freya will be quiet during the show. She was barking a second ago.
Doubtful.
But yeah, here we are today, you guys. It's a Monday, new week. I hope it's starting out well for you guys. Do we have haircuts on Thursday?
Haircuts on Thursday. Tim, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. It had to have been Thursday because we didn't do it Friday. I'm 99% sure it was not Friday. It wasn't Saturday. It's happened for longer than that.
Hope so.
My God, I don't remember the last time I got a haircut. I already need another one because the sides are poofy. And my back is killing me. Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to share what you talk.
Let me start off with what I am drinking, guys. This is Black and Bold Rise and Grind Coffee. Barry, how you doing, brother? How you doing on late tonight? Yes, 8 o'clock PST. That is 11 o'clock EST for those who care to join. And anywhere in the middle of the country, I know you can figure it out. I believe in you. But tonight, Miguel Rodriguez is joining you with this right here. This is the Family by Loyalty. This, I believe, is the Haiti, right? This is the Haiti. Okay, good. Great band, delicious flavors. What more can you ask for? I'm going to go ahead and cut this real quick. We have our own Norse mythological creature down there. As Frankie said before, Freya is in the house doing her thing. Got one bacon strip, and now she's just collapsed. She's done. She's done for the day. She actually started booking it on the walk earlier. I could run with her now. I can do this, but not in these shorts. They were falling, and I was holding them up, and it was embarrassing. And I'm glad I was in a place where no one could see me fail at running with the dog. So I'm going to go ahead and light this up. Here's your lighter, by the way, too, over there. So you don't have to worry about that. Did you put her on your thing, or you just got out?
I did, and she has now broken her leash.
It's fully broken. Great. Awesome. So I'm gonna
strong dog, guys.
I think she just chews on it. She just has her way with it. Smart dog. I'll give her that. Let me go ahead and light this up real quick, and we'll deal with her in a minute.
Now, I am smoking while I'm sharing here, you guys. This is a Don Pedro. I honestly, for the life of me, do not know where we got the cigar from, but we got it, and I'm gonna smoke it today.
Puro Barilla. Cannot pronounce it properly, but I have shared it before. Pretty damn good cigar, if I remember correctly. Flavor profile was more on the mild side as far as strength goes. But I think you're going to get a lot of complexity out of it. Nothing to scoff at. Just because it's not top on the list of knowledgeable stuff or right off the top of our minds as far as notoriety, not mean it's not amazing. Let's get some of these comments real quick. Richard, how you doing, brother? Daniel, how's it going? Archie, how's it going? Check out Raw tonight. I was watching Crawl and Spookies. I have not seen Raw tonight. No. Probably highlights tonight if I have a chance. And good evening to you as well. Smoking the Viaje Satori. Excellent call. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely great stuff right there. A little splash Canadian whiskey. Makes sense. And I fully agree with that. Delicious stuff. And Archie, what is up, brother? Hope you're having a good one. As Frankie shares, I will let you know what we're talking about a little bit tonight, guys. The Olympics are over, and breakdancing pretty much took the world by storm with one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen in my life. She went full dinosaur. I believe she's the reason that they decided they will no longer have Olympic breakdancing at the Los Angeles Games because she was so good. There's no one who could compete with her. If you saw that performance, you would understand why we need to abolish all wars. That we need to be nicer to our fellow human beings. It changed the world. It changed the world for the better because it brought us all together.
I thought that
and how bad she was. I thought it was a joke too. That wasn't a joke. Was that really not a joke?
I don't know.
Can someone help me? That was a real thing. Like she was really performing for like a medal or something. What? Oh man. Good evening, Eduardo. How you doing? Run into stuff not ready. Harvesting, so I'm off early. Nothing wrong with that. I have the night off. You deserve it, brother.
I have a question for Richard. If he actually got a chance to go to Houston Horror Convention this past weekend.
Airbnb haunted history. What is going on? What is this? I didn't hear about this. So it says Mookie Betts is back with the Dodgers, but he is not staying at the hotel with them. He's at an Airbnb because the hotel has a haunted history and Mookie ain't having it. I did not hear about that. Cigars 28. How you doing? Oh my goodness, I think that's Richard over there. How you doing,
Cigar
brother?
28.
Yeah, it's Richard from
future?
from the future. Yeah. Cricket is replacing breakdancing at the next. Actual crickets could replace that lady's breakdancing. Okay, it's never made me more confident in myself that I should have been mildly more athletic as a child, and I would have went straight to the Olympics. I probably would have won gold in power sitting and on your couch or something. Because my God, it was not great.
Couch surfing,
Maybe there was actually an app for that for a while. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's
couch surfing.
Yeah, you can find somewhere to crash for a night
and put yours out too. And it was like, $10 or just for the fun of it. It's not.
It's like renting a hostel, bro.
You question
the trash. I'll be right back.
All right, you go take care of that. My new hero Ray Gun. She didn't win the gold, but she is truly golden. She got Australia to pay for her expenses. I mean, that sounds very Australian. They don't back a lot of winners, guys. I'm sorry, Australia. I'm sorry, Richard. But after losing a war to emus, you should have stayed out of dance competitions. Oh, yeah. Tell your shortstop to stop blocking third. No, he's doing fine. She thought she did great. She was proud and scored 0 points. My God. I remember there being better breakdancers at my high school. Like, this is not even a joke. Like, I remember the dude's name too. Jade. Jade was a friggin' phenomenal breakdancer. Wasn't what's his name sister a breakdancer? Larry Lee's? No, she did. She went to Universal Studios in Florida to perform. Gymnastics. It was not gymnastics. Cheerleading. No, it was not cheerleading. It was breakdancing because she was like Jabberwock and stuff.
Okay, then.
It was definitely not cheerleading. She was not a cheerleader. She is one of everyone's talking about, more popular than the winner. I don't know who. What? Actually, yeah, that's a good point. That is a solid. It ain't about who came out on top. Who's coming out top at the end of it. All right.
Well, speaking of who came out top, there's going to be a once in a maybe every 4 years kind of a thing right here. I'm going to thank the U.S. women's basketball team for beating France in the gold medal game, which allowed us to tie China for the most gold medals overall.
Are you counting individuals or team? Like
however they count them.
Okay, so
40 and 40.
Okay, so like
and everyone we beat them by I think with 30 plus medals overall.
How many were silver?
I don't know. I just know we're the only team to break 100, I believe, total.
Overall, no matter what it is.
We had 127, I believe. But both U.S. Basketball teams faced France in the finals, which is kind of cool because they're the host country.
I mean, good for France.
Yeah. But it was Sunday when I was watching. We were still down by 1. It was 39-40. And the women's basketball game had just begun. So I was like, whoever wins, it's going to decide if we get second or if we get first in gold medals. And the girls won, so we tied for first.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, good. I mean, nothing wrong with silver, France. Good job. Good job, Letty, and the rest of you French people that I know. Only 2 breakdancing moves I have is forever one knee spin and screaming eagle walk. Ooh, I like where your head's at. Lorenzo, yeah, U.S. basketball did great. Did the whole country proud. Evidently, she has a doctorate and just trained a month before because there weren't a lot of people going for it. That is one of those things where if you don't go out, you can't win. You know, it's if you don't show up, or showing up is half the battle. She showed up, so you know what? Good on her. My God, Stephen Curry went off. Yeah, he did. He really did. He's like one of your favorite players, all right? Steph Curry?
No, God, no.
Who was the one? Oh, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Anyway, we need to Baco Gent Olympics. I was actually thinking of a gentleman Olympics. What sports we have in there? Team sports, obviously beer pong. You have to throw that in. Flip cup. You got 2 right there. Individual, darts, pool. what do you call it? I think beer pong would be doubles, so I guess it's a team thing.
Yeah.
King's Cup, no teams on that. That would be whoever wins.
Right.
Long Ash contest, obviously. I think that would be a very good sport right there. I think you guys should try the Nicoya cigars. There are only $100 limited in the cigars. I do the Long Ash. Oh, okay. I have to find that. Gotta find that then.
Definitely.
LeBron deserves the MVP. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think he does.
Did he?
He carried the team. He did really well. You can't deny that he did really well, especially for how old he is. He's 39. He carried the team.
That's pretty impressive.
Obviously, some people had shining moments in a game or two, but overall, it was a great job by him, and I'll give him his credit because he deserves it.
Consistent.
Yeah, he's still nowhere in the top 5.
You wouldn't give him top 5?
Nope.
Wow, that's a tough one right there. See, we gotta do that Long Ash contest.
Mm-hmm.
We are planning that video one the end of the month. I think Frankie wanted to co-op that one into a double event already, and that was more sports and a better sport, a more civilized sport or a more elegant sport for more civilized time. That's fantasy football.
They should incorporate the Long Ash contest into the Olympics.
That would be very interesting. I would think that would be a very good one to include.
So Eduardo says he agrees with me as well. I'd like to know who he would put in the top 5. Or if you guys want to put your top 5 basketball players, or even your top 3, if you want to put your top 3, go into your top 3.
Wait a minute. Archie, let me see this real quick. Keep in mind, if ping pong was an Olympic sport, U.S. would lead China in gold medals by 20 or so. How many gold medals did you offer for ping pong?
Well, I think you got doubles,
singles,
men's, women's, co-ed.
What?
Sextuplet.
So that's not a thing.
No.
Octuples, figure skating.
Yeah.
That's a lot of. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I'm not as impressed anymore, China. I apologize for thinking differently. Is there living in really small, tight quarters competition? Paintball was on the docket, like to be discussed.
Yeah,
a couple of times.
If that were true, I'm gonna come out of retirement. I'm bring my whole team out of retirement.
Yeah, I'm sure they would make it. The entire team would be drafted except for you.
I'd be coach.
You wouldn't.
Like I did last time.
They wouldn't let you be coach for that.
Why not? We won the. You
won the RPL. Oh my God! You won the
RPL West Coast champions.
Which division was it?
Semi-pro.
Beginners.
Division 3.
Out of how many divisions? 2?
3.
I'm kidding. Not 20. Okay, yeah. Okay, I was about to say what, because that was gonna blow my mind right there. But you know what? Even like 2 or 3.
But no, they had singles, doubles, men's, women's. I think co-ed. So that's 10 medals right there.
That's oh my gosh, that's a lot of medals. I gotta look at the scoreboard because this isn't nice to say to certain sports, but I pick certain ones that have a little more prestige than others.
Well, you got to keep all the track and field stuff.
Michael Phelps's swimming records, a little bit better than say if someone won a whole bunch of like speed running or speed walking.
Speed walking,
speed walking looks really cool for people after hip replacement or trying to get sober for the first time. I think that's a really good activity for them. Better than speed driving. That's definitely what you don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
But any sport that I could compete in is not a good sport, guys. I'm not athletic. Let's just be honest.
59.
There was 59-year-old Chinese lady representing, or oh my gosh, Frank, you could do that. You got that. You could be the 59-year-old lady.
At what?
At ping pong.
Oh, I'm horrible at ping pong. We got to find some wrestling.
Oh my gosh,
Open weight class. Wrestling.
Let's go with this. I like this one against the 59-year-old lady, but the other lady no. Jordan, Kobe, Bird, Wilt, and Mac. That's a great list right there.
I would have to disagree. I like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I like 4. I would honestly put Shaq because he was so dominant. in the top 5.
Remember hearing what Kobe would say about him if he worked with Kobe, like if they would have trained as much, he would have been number 1 over anybody. He
Oh, I
would have
don't doubt it.
He would have beat out Jordan. He would have beat out everybody.
Nah, even if he would, I don't think he would have beat out Jordan. Jordan changed.
That's just what Kobe said. I'm just going off of
you
like
can't go against Kobe. That's true.
his opinions, and like I'm tending to believe him.
Yeah.
And just imagine some of the people who are so talented out there who don't work as hard as the ones who put in those hours.
Anyways, real quick. So Jordan, Kobe. I probably put Wilt 3rd, Shaq 4th, and then in 5th. Dude, that's where the tough one comes in. You can kind of make an argument for LeBron, all the stuff he's done. Magic or Bird, obviously.
West.
Jerry West, yeah. A lot of people have Jerry West as a 3rd-tier player. Like you have Kobe and Jordan at the very top, and then Will, Magic, Shaq.
I don't think
Bird,
you don't get those guys
Bill
without
Russell,
a guy
and
like
then Jerry West.
You don't get those guys without a West, you know.
True.
And maybe he's not even the one that should get the recognition for that. But the same way you don't get Mike Tyson or what the heck's his name right now?
Canelo?
Gypsy King. That ridiculous.
Tyson
Fury, yeah. Or any of those guys. You don't get Deontay Wilder without, oh my gosh, some of the older fighters like I guess Muhammad Ali would be, because Mike Tyson looked up to him so much.
Yeah. George Foreman.
Well, no, Foreman was more in Tyson's era, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like older than them.
Joe Louis.
Yeah, there's a good name. Obviously, I think Joe Louis, I don't think would be able to hold up against Tyson, but you don't get Tyson without those other guys.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So they deserve a spot up there on that Hall of Fame.
I can't put Dirk Nowitzki in the top 5. I mean, he's good, but honestly, he would struggle to be top 5 in his position.
Oof.
So let alone overall. It'd be hard to put him up there.
Harsh word.
You got what's his name that's in Dallas right now. What the heck is his name?
Richard.
I forget his name.
Sorry.
But he was on the Serbian team, and I think he's gonna surpass
Kochuk? No.
I think he's gonna surpass what Nowitzki did. So I think he's gonna have to Luka. Is it Luka? I think he's gonna do more.
Luka Brasa?
Yeah, Luka Brasa. I think he's gonna do more with the Mavericks than Dirk did. Dirk did a lot. I mean, he did a lot. He had a great team with him, but I would struggle to put Dirk in the top 5 of his position, so I couldn't put him in the top 5 overall. But as my number 5, because I didn't get to it yet.
Sorry.
Bronny James.
What? Like what? Oh, Prince.
No, for my personal list, just because he was my favorite player growing up, I put Gary Payton. I know a lot of people are going to say no, and he probably doesn't deserve to be there, but that's my top 5. That's why I wore number 20 for basketball. I loved him. That's Sun's doing pretty well.
That's a personal preference thing that you can't take away. It's like Scottie Pippen, led North Korea in there. Never mind.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh, sorry, no, you're right, Dennis Rodman. Damn it.
Hey, my phone turned off.
Well, Scottie Pippen was a good player too. Well, he would have dominated North Korea. All right, he would have.
Yeah.
You call it Jokic. Luka Brasa swimming with the fish. It's exactly what I was going. As soon as I said Luka, I was like, I don't know about that. I don't think he's a very good basketball player anymore.
Yeah.
Here's a question for both of y'all: NBA championship upset of all time. I'm not really that into basketball to know what the best upset is. I know for what do you call it? The NFL, because that happened in our lifetime, and it happened unfold right in front of us. Those poor what do you call it, fans?
Falcon fans.
Falcon fans, yeah. I mean,
I don't know if that was an upset though. That was a comeback.
But that was
I don't think people
they were upset.
Expected the Patriots to be losing by so many, let alone almost lose the game.
I
think they were favored that year.
In my honest opinion, those Falcon fans look very upset by the end of it.
They're breaking TVs and shit.
There was crying. There's sad faces. Upset.
That's a tough one.
I got to go back and watch some videos. You know what I do love about YouTube, and even though a lot of it's opinion based and like there's so many different angles people can take from this, is all the different conversations about moments in sports history. Because I think it was Nike that just came out with a commercial with like not so much like being real about it, but just showing like little kids playing sports or people training really hard. what do you call it, life-changing moments every day or something like that. And it's true. Like, in a game can change quite a few people's lives in that one moment.
Very
Like,
true.
who was the guy who caught the interception towards the end of that Patriots Falcon game?
Oh shit. Then he sat
He was
down.
he was a new guy, right?
Yeah, he was starting for someone that was hurt.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, they had talked about and they showed it that exact play that they ran where he got not Mitchell. Damn it. It's gonna come to me when somebody puts
I'm
it
gonna
up
tap this real quick.
there. They ran that exact play during practice.
They
Butler,
knew it.
Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, but they knew what was coming.
They knew that they would run that play, and they had practiced it over and over.
It's impressive. It's impressive. But I'm guessing that changed his whole life right there.
Oh yeah.
That one catch alone. Get this on screen. Eagles Patriots game by all the betting agencies and fans thought the backup guy who was ready to retire came in to replace the franchise guy, then won it all. That's a good point right there. That was a great game. I was really happy to see the Always Sunny crew cheering on the beloved Eagles. Go Birds. Go Birds. Check this one out from 2004 when Detroit Pistons destroyed the Lakers. That must have been because that was like in their heat.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lakers dynasties, you can't take anything away from them, but you can't win them all. But have you watched Shark Side of the Moon? Damn, I was just on Tubi too. Damn it. Have to bring back Tubi Tuesdays. Goal line interception in 2014.
Yeah, Malcolm Butler. Yeah.
Such a crazy event. It's been 10 years.
Been a while.
Jeez. I didn't know I was getting that old. You think about these moments, like I can still remember not so much the game itself, but the feeling of winning when the Buccaneers beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl 2001.
2001 somewhere.
Yeah. And that one was just as good as them winning against the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you a single player really off the top of my head from that 2001 team. It's never been about the players for me. It's always been about the team. Because you're way more into football than I am. I love participating in the fantasy league, but I just go off the stats.
Michael Scott.
And then take okay, now you're just showing off. Now you're just showing off. It's always about the experience. And that's why sports is so important, because the experience, you don't get that with, I don't think you get that with movies. I don't think you get that with maybe music because it's a live performance, maybe. You don't really get that with art pieces, with almost any other forms of entertainment where people get so vested in their team,
right,
in their hometown, their colors. And I kind of think it's an important thing. We're still, what's the word I'm looking for? We're still not village. What's the word? Tribal people.
True.
You still have your tribe. You're like, there's a study like 100 people, and after that, it's acquaintance at best. The group outside of that, part of that tribe is those things that you guys like together. Sports is a really big part of that, and I think anyone out there, even the ones like, oh, I don't like sports, if you give it a chance, you find your right sport, whether it's football or breakdancing from Australia, you're gonna find your tribe. Loyal to the soil. I like it. I like that. That needs to be a shirt right there.
Yeah.
Mark, how you doing, brother? Lorenzo, or Super Bowl 42, and the Patriots lost that undefeated season attempt against the Giants. Oof, that was a rough one. Call it. Is it hurt?
They talk about that game a lot when they talk about Eli Manning and if he's a first ballot Hall of Famer or not. And even though he beat the Patriots twice in a Super Bowl, a lot of people would say that no, he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. So they look at his stats, look at his records, and although those were two great games played by the Giants and stuff, the only reason people would consider him a first time ballot Hall of Famer is because of his last name.
Because he's a Manning.
That's.
I mean, there's some logic to that. There are some people out there who do skate by their name. That's why Emilio Estevez changed his. He didn't want to be a
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage did, huh? What was his family?
Gosh dang it!
He wasn't not a Brando. Oh my god, no.
It was a director.
Director, yeah.
Coppola.
Coppola. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Nephew?
Yeah.
He wasn't a son.
No, he's a
yeah.
nephew.
Because Coppola's daughter
Yeah.
is the terrible one.
Yeah, she's horrible.
Yeah, she's a terrible actress. At least in that movie. I think she actually did other stuff that was better. She just wasn't right for that. But since it's his biggest project,
Nobody was right. That movie sucked. It killed the franchise.
it could have been good. It could have been. It just wasn't
Really
meant
bad.
to be. It wasn't meant to be. And you know what? A lot of third acts don't work out. A lot of third projects are not good.
True.
We're really lucky that I think Return of the Jedi was probably my favorite one. I know Empire Strikes Back is probably the best
Mhm.
in particular. Return of the Jedi is still my favorite of all three of the original Star Wars.
Sure.
Return of the King, probably my favorite of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Wouldn't know.
Way bigger, way crazier, but awesome. The Last Stand for X-Men, terrible. The third Iron Man movie, pretty damn bad.
Yeah.
I love it because it's Robert Downey Jr. and I love Iron Man, but it's not.
Oh, you love Doctor Doom?
It's not a good movie. I love Doctor Doom. Yeah. But that I guess doesn't really hold up though, because Civil War was really good.
Yeah.
Probably not as good as Winter Soldier though.
Oh no, nowhere near as good as Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Jurassic Park 3, pretty bad. So there is this big taper down on 3. Yeah, Alien 3. I'm really looking forward to Romulus though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping it's good. I'm gonna watch that in theaters. I know you said you don't want to see it in theaters. I want to see it in theaters. I lost interested in later films. Is that for Star Wars or are we talking other ones? Or Aliens for that matter, because there's a bunch of. I haven't seen any of the Prometheus line. Was it Prometheus, Alien, Covenant, something else? I just haven't seen any of these. And Romulus pops up.
Comic.
Oh, the comics, the comic movies. A lot of them are. There's just too many. Stop chewing on that.
So that's how that happened.
No. That girl.
Word is they might eliminate boxing from the Olympics. Wow.
I heard that as well. That'd be a real travesty because boxing is one of those sports like soccer
Mm-hmm.
that anyone can get into very quickly.
Yeah.
No
matter your chromosomes.
It's an equalizer. You know, the way they talk about chess, and you know, it's not that hard to get aboard.
Chess isn't in the Olympics, is it?
No. But I'm talking about things that we're all equal at.
I wouldn't mind that though.
Chess boxing, maybe.
No, just chess in general. I like chess.
I don't.
Matter of fact,
No.
so
it's not a sport.
we went to private school for 1st to 8th grade in Ventura, our Lady Assumption, and every year the 8th graders would put on an Olympics for
No, girl.
the underclassmen. So 2nd grade would face the 3rd grade, 4th grade face the 5th grade, 6th grade would go against 7th grade, and we had like sprints, we had relays, we had basketball,
We stop doing that.
volleyball, we had chess and checkers, foursquare, a lot of different sports like that. So you'd sign up for 3. You had to sign up for 3 that you wanted to do, and it was a lot of fun.
We didn't do that.
You needed to do it.
We did art days where all of that was included, but it wasn't like scheduled. Like or wasn't competing. Like you just had fun with it. Like whoever did the best that day at whatever they won, just person, not individual or not classes all over.
I did checkers one year. I won. Basketball, you'd have to make your own teams, and we had a pretty good team, but we never went to the finals. Track, every time it was always our 4 fastest guys against their fastest guys. We always won. I never made the team on that. I wasn't really one of the fastest. But I remember those days. They were a lot of fun. Even when we were the class throwing it, I had a lot of fun.
The only thing we could do tournament-wise was a 3-on-3 basketball, and the only reason my team got as far as we did is because the other 2 on my team were very tall, and I just kept fouling Marshall, so he couldn't get a shot off, and no one noticed. It was a lot of fun. Fantasy this year, yes, fantasy football. That was the other part of the clips episode we were going to do at the end of this month. Let me get the calendar up because I do have a calendar going now for guests, and Monday we have a guest for you guys from Crown Heads. And what is she doing over there? She's just being a ruffian. Oh my gosh, I hate when it does it like this. So we were looking for
the 31st,
the
31st.
30th or 31st? 31st?
Yeah, Saturday.
31st, yes. So we will make that happen.
Give me a treat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down.
I just gave her a treat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
My bad.
You're going to just keep giving her treats for being a bad girl. No, I'm not going to give you another one, girl. You. Oh, well, sorry. She went on an hour walk before this. Ate some good food, good grubbing, and now she wants to be a pain in the butt. This is what she does. But yes, fantasy football. I'm gonna leave it up to you to fill that out, to figure out how we're gonna set that up.
Yeah, it'll be on the ESPN app, the fantasy app. So I'll set that up like the day before.
Free to download, free to use.
Or maybe I'll do it the week before, so you guys can sign up, and we'll see how many teams we have. We'll randomize the draft order, 2 through whatever.
At least 8 of us.
Yeah,
we gotta get 8 of us, guys. We got this.
No, I mean draft number 2 through whoever's the last person.
I'm saying, but at least 8 teams.
I'll go first. I'm gonna draft my team first, then you guys can go.
Just get you out of the way, so you can just focus on managing the overall league. Okay, but Frankie doesn't get any players in any of the top 100 positions. Everything under that you can have, and you have to pick 2 defenses.
Cool.
First.
Yeah, we'll do kickers first.
I knew it was a kicker here. And we're definitely going to be referencing the league a lot.
Yes.
So if you haven't seen that, I'm pretty sure it's still on the FX app or whatever it is now. Hulu, I guess. Yeah. That's all that? Yeah. I recommend you watch it all. And I'm going to have to wrap this pretty soon. My back is killing me.
Okay.
We got to go to a
last minute thing.
Twisters.
If you guys haven't seen Twisters yet, don't bother. It's really bad. Even Powell couldn't save it. I think after you're in a movie with Sydney Sweeney, you can't do other movies with the females that aren't looking like her. It's just not fair to them.
Yeah, the other girl was pretty.
Yeah, but
she didn't know Sydney Sweeney. That's not fair. That's like, oh, you did with Salma Hayek, and then all of a sudden you're doing one with, I don't know, Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, it's not fair.
You just make Jennifer Lopez look bad. Frightmare is active on X now. Oh, check that out. I honestly, I kind of hopped off X when they wanted to charge us to go live.
Yeah.
And Facebook has now been putting my personal account in jeopardy because of the Smoking Hot Summer contest and cigar stuff.
Which is great. You posted this to her.
So, well, we have to use it either way. You don't get to not use the Facebook.
Anyways, if you guys want an invite to the fantasy football league, send me or Miguel a message or send it to the page. That way I can estimate how many people we'll have.
Lounge event. I think the next one is Saturday, but I think it's a closed event, Tim. It's got to be for members only, I believe.
Yeah.
I will check again, and we'll have the word out. I'll put it out tomorrow on the Facebook page itself. Make a post, or I'll do it in the morning just to make sure. I will check that after this, though, just in case. There's still always Twitch. I think that might be the next choice right there. But other than that, guys, and that's going to do it for right now.
Miguel's back here. Just Doug wants to go for a walk.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you all soon. See you in the morning, 6 a.m. our time, 9 a.m. East Coast. You'll figure it out in the middle, guys. You'll have a good one. Talk to you soon.